Hello and welcome to Next Bag Cornhole. My name is Jack and today we are back with another bag review. Today we are reviewing the AllSlide 2.0 by All Cornhole, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, cornhole bag company in the world, with some of the greatest players on the planet throwing for them. It's no surprise that they did a variant on the Surefire, which is what you have in this bag. It is that middle speed, middle of the road, super hole friendly, bag, and their spin on it is the materials are super loose and floppy. They comes out of the bag loose and floppy. Doesn't take much time to get them even looser and floppier than that. And if you like that, and if you like that feel, which I know a lot of you do, this is a bag you should check out. Speeds, slow side, no surprise, it's a 5. It plays a little quicker to me. Partly because I think it's so hole friendly that it just feels like if it gets anywhere near the hole, the thing's just crawling in the hole. I think also I'm throwing it a little too hard because it is floppy and loose, and I tend to overthrow those bags because I'm trying to spin the bag nice. And it's just a personal preference of mine. No big deal. Totally plays within that Surefire slow side range. Fast side, again, very similar to what you find with, all the variants of the Surefires. It's going to play with that speed, that hole friendliness. The fast side notoriously good at cutting through bags and bullying stuff out of the way, and finding the smallest little hole to crawl into. When you think there's nothing there, this fast side will get in there, and because of how loose and floppy this bag is, it's just gonna find its way into the absolute smallest crevices. Break-in method did nothing to them. Sort of the tradition I have with Surefire bags. Surefire type bags and those materials, I don't really do much to them. I find that, it doesn't take long to break in the slow side. Fast side's always a little longer to break in, but, that takes mostly throwing to break it in. All the other break-in methods seem to over break them in as far as I'm concerned. So with these, I just left them be. That took about, 15 hours I've thrown them. They came from Jerry Deuel, a friend of mine who loaned them out to me for this review. And they are absolutely ready to go. They're absolute hole magnets at this point. The feel and design, super thin material, so you can feel a lot of the fill. It is awesome. Really, for me, one of the challenges I have with loose and floppy bags is not getting a good handhold on the beads inside the material because everything's just moving around too much. If you don't mind that, and that's actually what you prefer, and I know people out there do prefer that, this is definitely going to be right in your wheelhouse. The template of this bag, it is a large template, almost identical to the Surefire template. So no big surprise there. The fill is asymmetrical. It's I think it's probably their typical asymmetrical beadish kind of fill. It's it's pretty standard for what I felt from their game changers and other things that they have. It's pretty right in line with all that stuff. And now we're getting to the price. So when you go to their website, there's a ton of options for this bag. I counted, a bunch. It was pages of AllSlide 2.0s with, different colors and at least 2 colors per design. So they have a ton of them. On their website, it looks like you have to buy 8. I think that you can buy half sets. I don't know. I haven't bought many bags from All Cornhole in the past. I don't know if you can buy half sets. I'm sure you can buy them in half sets from the secondary market or and whatnot. But at $110 for 8 bags or 2 sets of bags, I think that's a really good price. A lot of us pay that much or just under that much for 1 set of bags. So they definitely are good bag company with a good price, and they're making good products. So can't complain about that. They also ship, it says 2 to 3 business days to ship. That's like crazy fast. And, doesn't surprise me. They got a big company doing lots of bags. So they've got probably a very good system for getting bags turned through. They're really doing it on a high level as far as the production quality and, how many different designs they have out there. So anyways, after all that, we are going to pop over to the boards. I'll give you a closer look at the bags in a second. And we are going to go to comment, subscribe, airmail, drag that like button, all the other things that help the channel grow. And I'll see you over on the boards. All right, guys, taking a look at the AllSlide 2.0. What is my cat doing back? Oh my god. All right. Anyways, AllSlide 2.0. See you over on the boards. All right, guys, we are back. My cat is still in the video. It's okay though. We're gonna make it work. Back in my driveway. Recording a bunch of videos in my driveway because I got traveling a lot for this silly game that we love. But anyways, AllSlide 2.0. The thing I can tell you about this bag is it is floppy, loose, and super hole friendly. There are shot after shot after shot in this video of bags, coming from all over parts of the hole to go back in. It's hole friendly. It's loose. It's very pushable. The bag does play a little faster to me, and I think that it's playing faster to me because I'm throwing a little harder because it is a loose and floppy bag, and I have to spin it more a little bit. I get, as you can see, I am, you guys don't know my release very well, but I tend to release much higher with these floppy bags, and I didn't really have a problem throwing them. Honestly, I was really successful with them. That's a good indication of the shot down there. It just crawled in from all over the place and just so hole friendly, and at a really solid price point, whether you buy 2 sets for $110 or figure out how to get a hat, or figure out how to get 1 set. I think they're 65 or something when you get only 1 set, but the price point comes in, super well. After throwing them, I do know why a bunch of high level pros, from Cheyenne Renner to James Baldwin to Frank Modlin, of course, he's more of a game changer guy, but I think he throws these 2.0s also. I understand why these guys throw these bags. It's so hole friendly, very much in the theme of a game changer for all cornhole. It's just they just find their way into the hole. I don't even know how many in a row I throw at one point, and I don't necessarily put the videos in the same order as I throw them in. Sometimes I like to spread it out for the point of showing off the fast side of the bag or the slow side of the bag or something. But at one point, I think I had 12 or 16 in a row and throwing in my driveway, and you can't really tell, but the conditions were fairly windy. And it was just like, throw them up, land them anywhere on the board, and they are just going to find their way into the hole. So if that's the kind of game that you like to play, I mean, this is fast side here. I think this is the one I collect with, Oh, nope. That must have been the one before. I think I did one previously. Anyways, that was not a collect or a push or anything. A good shot at all. That was another bad shot. Wow, this is going off the rails quick. That's what happens when the cat leaves. Cat leaves and it starts going off the rails. Anyways, back to the bag. This AllSlide 2.0 has a zillion designs and lots of colors and all sorts of, options and variations. And I don't know, for $110 for 2 sets, I think you can't beat the price. And if you like a floppy, loose bag that's actually fairly board controllable because it is still that 5 speed, I think you're gonna love it. So anyways, comment, subscribe, airmail drag that like button, and see you next time. See you guys on the boards.